Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and I also do what's called the Word of the Day. I also have videos and shorts with me and my family having fun together, and I also have inspirational shorts. So if you like what you see and hear, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For those of you returning, happy Monday. If my video is a little bit later in the day, it is because I'm currently training at work. We have a brand new system that we're implementing. So I've been training all morning and I'm finally off the phones to have a lunch break. And I'm like, well, now's the time to do my favorite part of the day, which is the word of the day. So we are going to get into it. Hopefully you guys had an awesome, blessed weekend. I know I did. It was full of so much rest that I really, truly needed. So I thank God for that. I was able to rest, not only physically, but just mentally, emotionally, I was just able to rest and it was great. So I hope you guys were able to rest this weekend as well. Today we're going to be reading from the book of Isaiah. Um, Isaiah is another one of my favorite books, but I've been starting to get into the book of John a whole lot more. I'm starting to think maybe Philippians will always be my favorite book, but I think John is coming in there and taking a close second behind that. But Isaiah would come in as one of the top fives. In this particular verse, Isaiah 1 and 17, I do believe. I want to preface it with we need to be kind and we need to be helpful, no matter what situation people are in. In Isaiah 1 and 17, it says, learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, and plead the case of the widow. I'm going to read it one more time. Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, and plead the case of the widow. We need to be out there helping kids who don't have parents or maybe don't have their father around. Let's go volunteer, be a big brother, join the Y, help somebody out. Plead the cause of the widow. There are a lot of widows out there. My mother-in-law, she lost her husband back in 2016 to cancer. You want to help those because a lot of times women are pretty helpless and defenseless because the man is that, that person who protects and keeps and guards. And when they're gone, the woman kind of struggles a little bit. So it's up to us as Christians to be there to help people and guide them and walk with them and be with them to help them out because people will try to swindle. And let's just say just women in general. People like to get over on them and swindle them and take advantage because they think that we're dumb and we don't know, especially when it comes to things about cars and finances. They think we don't know, and people who aren't in the right space will try to cheat you and get over on you and do things that are wrong. And you would have no idea because you're ignorant to the situation because your husband or whomever always took care of it. So we need to defend the widows, help them out, plead their cause in their case and help them defend themselves. Again, with the children, there are a lot of kids out there that either don't have a father or mother or both their parents are gone. I was looking at something the other day, was talking about how many like foster kids that are out there, how many kids need to be fostered and how many kids need to be adopted. And there are just so many people that we could be helping and taking in. And even my daughter asked the other day, she said, can we adopt? And I said, I'm all for it. My husband's a tad on the fence about it, but I think would be something great to do because we could end up being there for somebody who has nobody. And as Christians, that's what we need to be doing. We need to be lending a helping hand and giving that guidance and that love and showing them the way and showing them how to walk this life. So it's so important. Another part of this verse that is important is learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed. There are a lot of people out there that really are oppressed, that are struggling, that really need help. There are people, whenever I go to Sam's Club, right up the street from my house, there are always a batch of homeless people. And strangely enough, a lot of homeless veterans, which I do not think should be homeless at all, but that's another tangent I would go off on about homeless veterans. But I don't always remember, but I have done my best, at least maybe once, to bring food, a banana, an apple, anything I can, water, because it's hot in Alabama, as y'all know. And if I see them out there and we're stopped at the light, I try to give them something. So there are people that are struggling. There are people that are oppressed. There are people that can't get the things that they need because either they're in a bad situation or probably because of the color of their skin. Yeah, strange but true. In 2025, some people still can't get certain things done because of who they are and what they look like. So we need to help defend them, plead their cause and their case, and help them out. Because as Christians, we are supposed to love one another, take care of one another, and just be there for each other and help each other, because this walk is hard. And it's always a little bit easier when you've got somebody there to walk it with you, to help you out and to guide you and get you back on track if you get off track. So this is what Isaiah is talking about in the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 17. And it's a small verse, but it has a lot. It's a compacted verse, and it's a verse to definitely meditate on, because even though it's just verse 17, there's several lines that you can just meditate on, and then think about how you can go out in your community and serve and help and do what you can, because as Christians, again, we need to learn to do right. And guess what? It's just the right thing to do. Not seeking anything, not self-seeking, not trying to say, hey, look, I did this. Nothing like that. You do it because it's the right thing to do. Because we know at the end of the day, who's going to get the glory and the honor from it? Our dad. He gets it every time because he's the one who deserves it. So again, this was Isaiah 1, verse 17. Let's just remember to do what is right, whether it's helping someone out, giving someone food, fostering a child, adopting, mentoring, whatever it is, helping out someone who's lost a spouse. Let's do what is right and do it not out of selfish gain, but let's do it out of love, because that's what he has called us to do. All right, I love you guys. I hope this blessed you. As I always say, don't take my word for it. Read it for yourself. All right, I love you guys again. And Lord willing, I see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.